Hi guys!
Aoi desu.
Camilla desu. DK One-san desu.
Did you ever heard about something called Tanuki?
Isn't it that little animal, super cute, raccoon in English?
No.
So if it's not a raccoon, then maybe you were talking about that mysterious forum where you can find all the dirty secrets about Visual Kei.
Exactly. That one that always makes me feel like I'm dealing with something from the deep web.
Please tell us, what is Tanuki?
Tanuki is a forum specialized in Visual Kei. It was founded in the early 2000s, but nobody knows exactly when. And it's because the older posts just disappeared after a certain time.
But it's not like a regular forum, right? Tanuki is the place where weird things happen. Like fans giving money to some band members in exchange of attention. Yeah, that kind of attention.
It's because in Tanuki, you can get in contact with the band members directly, and vice versa.
Tanuki's visual is very simple. It's like a Web 1.0 design without images and very limited types of characters and colors. In other words, it's very ugly.
Almost all the threads can be done anonymously, but there is a way to let people contact you.
Actually, if you create an account, you can have friends, post photos, create a diary. In other words, it's like a regular social media.
But what kind of people use Tanuki?
There are only two types of people allowed inside Tanuki: fans and members. Female fans are called gya, and male fans are called gyao. We're gonna explain this a little bit later. Wait. The band members are called men. Female members are called onamen.
People outside these are called pampi and is strictly prohibited in Tanuki. They run a serious risk of being expelled.
Actually, I don't understand why someone that is not a fan or a member of the Visual Kei scene would join Tanuki, because it's a super weird web page, like visually.
Yeah.
And it has so many strange words in there that even for a Visual Kei fan, it's hard to understand what is written there.
Once things can be done anonymously, be prepared to find all the type of people inside Tanuki.
Oh yeah.
Like to the nicest ones to the shittiest ones.
That's so true. So don't take it too personally if you're reading a thread and somebody starts to badmouth your favorite band, your favorite member, or maybe foreigners, because they do it.
I already have an account on Tanuki, but Camilla doesn't. So we're gonna create one for her and show you guys all the process.
But this video is not a tutorial, okay? We're not gonna teach you like how to find Tanuki or anything like this, because it's kinda useless actually.
Yeah, first you need to be in Japan to be allowed to create or comment in a post. If you're in any other place, you could read it, but you could not join the conversation. And second, believe me, if you don't have Japanese level enough to find Tanuki, you will not have level enough to understand the conversations. And Google Translator will not help you.
At all.
At all. So, as you guys can see, there is no English word in this first page. And it's not like a normal forum that you can make your account like inside the forum. You need to send mails to somebody outside Tanuki, and this person allows you to get in. It's kind of strange.
Yes. Very shady.
Very shady, yeah. Very, very. So, like... Okay, so you don't need to put anything here and just send it.
You just...
Like, honbon yo irezu ni meru o okute kudasai.
Okay, so in order to create an account, you have to send an email to this address, but you don't write anything. And then somewhere mysterious will create an account for you.
Yeah.
How long does it take?
I don't really No, but you can go to your email right now to see if there is anything there.
No.
And here there is a link
Okay.
that you can click.
And then what?
And then
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to go photo.
Total form.
No.
Ah, okay. So,
yeah, now
so
you
then
put
I can put whatever's.
You just choose your nickname and put your data. Here you can choose your position inside Tanuki. So here we have Gya, Men, Gao, Motomemba.
Motomemba is what?
Is
A
a former
member. Okay.
Yeah, and like
Onna
men, the girl member, and staff.
And Kankeisha.
And Sonota.
Sono. Okay.
Sonota is like others. But
It's like a pumpy, maybe.
Yeah, you can't be pumpy actually, but you can be like a manager or anything like this.
Okay, so now my account is completed or no?
Yeah.
I have an account now.
Now you have an account.
Yes!
Now if you're in Japan, you can comment and you can participate in the thread.
Yosh!
But for now, you can't do this.
So
it's basically like you don't have one account. Like
so for someone that is not in Japan, what is having an account useful for?
Yeah,
nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, now you have your own account.
Okay.
And you see here, you can put your image here.
Okay.
But it's not like put inside the forum. You must click here.
No, then you send by email.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to somebody, and this person in somewhere will put your photo to you.
It's so weird.
Yeah, very weird.
Okay.
And here, Ashiato, here.
People who saw my profile.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. My Tanu here. Now you just have this Tanu. Tanu is the general manager, I can say this. It's like the person that controls everything here. He's your only friend from now, but you can make friends. And now you can see like all the threads. Like you can read it too. It's like you just can do this.
Okay. And how is Tanuki divided? Like, what's in there?
Tanuki is divided in 9 sections, each one with its specialties.
Shin Tanuki is the thread for new fans and new members, and people use it for random issues, gossip, etc.
Kyu Tanuki is the opposite. It's a thread for old bands and old fans, but not so that old, something like Gazette Generation.
Kotanuki is the thread for school-aged girls. Even though you can find some threads with things that you don't really expect schoolgirls doing, like Mitsu and Tsunagari.
Quick explain about it. Mitsu is the word used for gas that financially support bandmates, but not in a regular way like buying CDs, buying goods and etc. They pay kind of a monthly allowance to the bandman and receive special treatment in return. That kind of treatment.
Tsunagari is someone that is connected to a bandman. It doesn't mean that there is a specific kind of relationship involved. It's more like a hookup. In Tanuki, when someone wants to have a connection with a band member, they usually write like Fulano to Tsunagaritai.
Tanusoku is the Visual Kei news thread. Not about gossips, just news.
Mensen is the boys club. No girls allowed.
Gyasen is the girls' party. Boys are not allowed.
Furima is the marketing thread. You can buy and sell things there. Every kind of thing, but the focus are items related to Visual Kei bands.
Yotanu is the thread for fujoshes. Like you can find fanfictions, doujinshi. That's kind of things that people in Visual Kei scene don't like. And no.
They don't like it at all.
At all.
Yeah. Rotanu, the thread for the elders. It's for really old fans and band members, like something like the bands before 2000. But I must say that in Tanuki, if you are already like 30 years old, you are already an elder. Sorry to say it.
But it's Japan. Inside these 9 sections, you can find almost everything. Girls asking how to hook up with band members, band men talking bad things about girls, fans accusing members of having STD, people trying to find friends in their area, fans organizing special dances for the concerts.
Like Furitsuki, right?
Like Furitsuki.
Okay.
Girls posting pictures of the guys that they just hook up with. People selling goods of concerts. In other words, everything together, everything at the same time. It's a crazy place. And one of the best parts, slangs in Tanuki.
We said that Google Translator will not help you with Tanuki's Japanese because it's really a different level of language. Actually, I think that there is the Japanese language and the Tanuki Japanese language because it's so different and you just can't make any kind of connection with the words.
Yeah. There are lots of specialized slangs that are used only on Tanuki, and if you try to copy them and throw on Google Translator, you're gonna end up with a very, very weird stuff in your PC screen.
As some examples we have, besides the Mitsu and Tsunagari that we said before, there are other words like gya that comes from the Japanese pronunciation of band girls. So in Japanese it would be like bando gyaru that turns into bangya that turns into gya, only gya. The interesting thing is that the male version does not come from a word like band boys, but it's a very Japanese process of adding the word for man, that is otoko, to the word gya. So it's like gyao. And there is the word men, that is the slang for band member. Weirdly, it's written with the kanji of noodles. Because both have the same reading, you know, like noodles is men, member is man too.
Member, you guys understood. I have been studying Japanese for around 13 years, and I must confess that every time I try to read Tanuki, I still have a really, really big difficulty. It's a completely different level of Japanese language.
Maybe in JLPT, there's like N5, N4, N3, N2, N1, Tanuki.
Tanuki one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's way far from me yet, you know? Like, I can't reach it.
It's not even native. It's far from native.
Yeah.
It's like alien level or something like this.
It's like above N0.
We're gonna leave in the description box a super useful dictionary created by a user called Tanuki Mistress, and she has a Tumblr where she posted it.
And
called,
the name.
The name is Tanuki.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tanuki Mistress, because thanks to you, we could learn lots of words that people use in Tanuki. So,
thank you very much.
Yeah, super useful. Thank you. Arigato.
Sadly, this Tumblr is now in hiatus, but you still must check the older posts. They are very, very nice to read. You're gonna find lots of interesting things.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Check it out.
So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed our explanation of Tanuki. Don't forget to leave your comments and leave a thumbs up, subscribe the channel, tell to all your friends about this channel, even if they don't like Visual Kei, just because.
But ask them to subscribe to our channel. Yeah.
We like K-pop too.
Yeah.
We are good people.
Yeah. And don't forget the little bell to get all the notifications. Aoi deshita.
Camilla deshita.
BK, お姉さんでした。バイバイ。
バイバイ。